in front of Super Wings 2, which is at 888 Utica Avenue, between Church and Snyder. This is our second location of Super Wings, open since February of 2012. Well, if we are a Caribbean brand, it is important to me that the authenticity of the brand is tested in the midst of the Caribbean community. So having the opportunity to be here in the middle of what is the biggest, largest community of Caribbean residents outside of the Caribbean, it is the best place that we could test our brand to see how solid it is within our Caribbean community. At our second location, we have more of a buffet style than we have at our first, just because of our space abilities as well as the need to be as fast as possible here at the bus stop. We decided that we would instead expand our brand into a steam table type brand where we are able to serve our customers that much faster. Well, currently we have an internship program going on here in Brooklyn that brings in youths from all over the Caribbean, from St. Lucia, Grenada, Trinidad, just about all across the Caribbean, the span of the Caribbean, to allow them the opportunity to see business being done here in Brooklyn. And especially in New York City, with the business being as difficult as it is, it gives them an opportunity to grow themselves into entrepreneurs themselves. So it really was, for us, something that allows for our youth to come in and be involved in a business that is within their community, but one that can allow them to see greatness in action. We are doing the internship program in all of the stores. It actually is a build out of our program where we go into schools and teach kids how to cook healthy meals. It has been our program now for the past 3 years because it's important to me that we teach our kids how they can also subsist and they can see themselves as healthier individuals within our community. So it's an expansion of that. The sales of fish and shrimp and the other tofu and different items on our menu has consistently grown with the expression of our community that they want to eat more healthy. So we expect that somewhere in the near future we will be selling more fish and shrimp than we do wings currently. But until that time comes, we are happy to sell as many Super Wings as we possibly can. This community is a little bit more difficult to market to. We are not as easily visible on social media. We're not as engaged on the Twitters and so on. So to market to this community, it has been a little bit more challenging to find ways that we can speak to them that they will speak back. So our bus campaign was specific to this particular store, simply because we wanted to make sure that we are visible within our community in a way that they could not miss us. We have cultural events at our store just about every single month. And once every year, we also do a street festival where we give back to the youth of our community by giving back backpacks to those kids who are less fortunate and are unable to afford the supplies that they need to go back out to school. As a result of that, each year for the past 5 years, our assemblyman next door has decided to partner with us and give back as much as 1,000 backpacks each year. So those events are just that one in particular is one of them that's really close to my heart. It's something that I believe in, and I think it's what business owners should do to also let the community know how much they appreciate the support that they get from the community. So that's our way of giving back. Both our locations deliver, and our Utica Avenue store is at 888 Utica Avenue between Church and Snyder. It can be reached at 347-915-0773, and our Union Street store at 718-467-8737.
So I'm Jennifer, and I come to Super Wings because Super Wings, not only is their food fantastic, they are creative in what they put out and produce for the public, but Super Wings has done something which has gone beyond the extra mile in comparison to other restaurants and establishments. They've really engaged the community, they've done wonderful things with kids, and they've really made themselves a part of East Flatbush. So for that, I commend them. I love ginger buff. I am a vegetarian, which is funny because this is supposed to be Super Wings, but their tofu is actually really, really good. And so I recommend that to everyone, as well as I drag all my meat-loving friends to come along too.
My name is Naisha, and I come to Super Wings because the food is good, the fish is good, the chicken good.
My name is Shakima. I like Super Wings because I like the events and corporations that go on between the restaurant. The restaurant, not a lot of restaurants I know have events, and I've been attending events with Super Wings since September 2009.